Hi everyone, it's Evangeline here at eTrailer, and today we'll be taking a look at the Konig CG-9 snow tire chains. We'll see what it looks like as well as how to install them on your 2022 Chevrolet Malibu. If you're taking your Malibu out and about and you've got some extreme weather conditions to face, let's say there's some snow or even some ice on the road, you're going to need some extra traction. So these are going to be snow tire chains that give you that extra traction, but they're also very easy to install compared to some of the other brands, as well as super low profile. With the Malibu sitting super close to the ground, you want something that you don't have to crawl underneath your car to install, and that's what these are for. So we'll take a look at some of its features, and later in the video I'll show how to get them on there. So this is going to be made of 9mm square links. So they're really small squares, but they also have little grooves in there. So compared to, let's say, your more affordable brands, this gives you that extra traction without taking up too much space. So those flat edges bite into that ice as well as that snow to give you that grip. The links are linked together in a diamond pattern. So compared to your traditional ladder style chains, a diamond pattern chain covers more of your tire. And that way you hear less of a bump on the road and just feel the grip. But also when you have to make those turns or come up from those stops, this helps because you'll likely to have chains on the road at all times. Now these chains are gonna have your coated as well as color coded chains. So there's color coding there in case you don't watch my video and you just want to figure it out for yourself. It's pretty intuitive, but also they're coated so if you don't have any gloves on you, you're not freezing your fingers off as you install the chains. You also have little bumper stops included. I did not install them, but if you want to protect your rims, you can put those little bumpers on there. So there's all these different premium features here, like how you have the included bumper stops, but also that they're made of a manganese nickel alloy. So that alloy is, compared to some other types of alloys, more corrosion resistant. So even if you have that salt on the road or that ice, this should last you for multiple seasons. Your more affordable chains are usually made of a low carbon steel, which are strong and sturdy, but they can start breaking apart after a season. This is also self-tensioning. So see here how you have this bungee style hook. That way, rather than getting a separate tensioner, you just hook this up and then it adjusts the tension as you drive around. Some bonus features. You do get this hard shell case with your chains. Very helpful because then it makes it easier to store inside your car for whenever you need it. You have this little hook and loop patch in the back just to help stay there if you have it on your upholstery or in your interior. Opening up that case, you have these little tabs. Let's get 1 and 2 open. And you're going to get 2 sets of chains, so one for your drivers, one for passenger side. You're going to get those bumpers. You're going to get some plastic instructions as well as a plastic mat and some plastic gloves. I recommend just sticking a pair of your own work gloves in there too. That way they're there when you need them. Plus, we also have the tire chain safety install kit that has the rubber mat as well as lights to keep you aware for people driving by when you go install these chains on the road. For the Malibu, there's actually a bunch of different tire sizes you might have depending on your trim level. So ours here is size 225, 55, R17. If you're not sure what tires you have, just double check they're printed on your sidewall. This number is important because this will help you use our etrailer.com fit guide, put your year, make, model, and then select your tire size, and then that helps you get the right fit for you. We also have them installed on our front tires. Double check your owner's manual to see where your chains might need to go. And if it says you have really low clearance for your tires, that's okay. These are Class S compatible, meaning they're super low profile. No matter what you have going on behind your tires, this should give you that clearance. They're one of my favorites when it comes to installing them on the Malibu because this is a small car and I'm already a smaller person and I have a struggle trying to reach behind the vehicle or behind the tires to make those connections. So here, I don't have to do any of that. All of that is done right here. Very quick, very easy, not as stressful compared to some other chains. But it is more of a premium product at a premium price. So hopefully this video helps show you and guide you through those features to see if that's something you're considering investing into. Now, let's take a look at that quick and easy process. So when you first get your tire chains, I highly recommend just going straight away into laying them out in your garage, double checking that everything looks good, everything's untangled, and then getting familiar with the process of installing your tire chains before you're stranded by the side of the road. Another thing to note here is to make sure it's facing the right way. So there's going to be a hook side and then there's going to be a flat side. So you want the flat side facing your tire, the hook side facing away from your tire. So we're going to flip this over so the flat side is facing up. So this is going to be one of the easier chains to install. I start by just grabbing one half of them and just pushing that whole half around the tire so that I can just grab it on the other side. And then I comb it out so it just makes this nice little arc around. So that helps keep things untangled and just fall together better. So once that's in place, we're then going to make a connection here up front. So lift your tire chains up, push this together, pull to secure, and bring the rest of your chains forward. So see here how we have a little bit of a tangle. We're going to have to get that untangled so that we can make our second connection. So see how we have these red connections? Just put those together and then come down to the bottom and you're going to see this long gray loop here that goes into this hook. So see how you have to pull that lever, drop that down in there, and now you can just pull on that whole chain. And you don't have to pull too hard because there's going to be this bungee style hook that comes down. And as you drive around, that's going to do the pulling for you. And just like that, you're able to install your tire chain. After that, I recommend doing the other side and then going forward or backward a couple feet, double checking that everything is in place. This is self-tensioning, so as you drive around, you're going to hear some clicks as it keeps everything secure around your tire. But that's it, you're now ready to face the snow. And that right there was a look at the Konig CG-9 snow tire chains on the 2022 Chevrolet Malibu.